Hello, YouTube. We are back with some more Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Now, I did a lot of grinding. Alright. I have a few builder Digimon that's going to help me craft a few items in the farm island. It's really just these two. Lunamon is not one, and then Betamon is a builder. It's a start. I want to have 10 builders, and then I want to upgrade this farm island. But we'll get there when we get there. Lunamon's here because we need her to digivolve, and I don't want to put her in my party right now. Not to mention, I won't be able to because my party memory is at 17 of 20. Now, I do have an Agumon. I have a Biomon. I believe that's how you pronounce that one. A Patamon and a Mushroomon. Now, I want to keep the Patamon and the Agumon, and eventually I'll bring the Lunamon in here. But I am trying to get the Gatomon and the Black Gatomon, which the Black Gatomon is the one that's harder to get because you have to do some Digivolution, and Digivolution and De-Digivolution stuff to get it. But eventually I will get that one. The main one is I'm trying to get Renamon, which one of these will go into Renamon. Don't remember which one. Anyways, but we're going to continue on with the story a little bit, considering I have a level 12 Agumon, a level 12 Biomon, and a level 9 Patamon along with the Mushroomon here. I'm going to keep these two and the Mushroomon. The Patamon's just going to be on the sidelines for now. And here we go. I have done nothing with the story. So this is exactly where we left off. Okay, so essentially, this Eden syndrome has been making people who are using Eden uh, go unconscious and they can't wake up for whatever reason. Now, we noticed that mysterious girl there in the cutscene, and don't know exactly what's going on with her, but uh, I haven't gotten that far to know. But she does come and play a little bit later. So I'm just answering these replies really quick. I believe that is the Friendship DX. I'm not too sure about that one though. Anyways, so this is the hospital that we are essentially checking things out. I just need to go to the general ward. If I go to special ward, then there's no way I can get there. I can even show you really quick. So this is the floor with the special ward, and over here we have some guards. So as you can see, there's guards here. We can't go through that way. So we have to go to the general ward. And from here, we're going to, you see that portal over there? That's how we're going to get to the special ward through a back entrance that only we can access. There's nothing really down here, or there shouldn't be anything really down here. I've actually never been down here before. Hey, what? Oh, cool. Random metal. But that's really it. Anyways, on we go. This is another tunnel network here. We're going to fight different Digimon than the last one. And actually, I cannot do the function call. But there are some Digimon that I do want to farm here. That being that plant looking one. So let's go ahead and this is Biomon. All these are attack based, so they should be fine to just attack. But they are a little bit harder. I'm not going to farm it right now. I'll do it on my own time. Just going to continue on. All right. So you see that there are some patients in here. These are the patients that are inflicted with Eden syndrome. There's some on this side, but it's hard to get a good angle to really see them right. But anyways, you'll notice. So we are one of the patients, our physical body, because this is a digital body. That's the physical. Now, very soon, you're about to meet a character that creeps me out. So be prepared. So yeah, that specific person creeps me out. Just mainly the way she talks and the way she acts around other people. Honestly, I can probably farm this plant one to 200% really quick before I leave. Just really quick. And an easy way to farm in here is the battles is based off the circles you see on the minimap there. So if I go to a new circle or if I do something like this, I'm in a new area. It's like me moving, so I can just keep doing that and I'm in a battle. Pretty easy to get into battles here, which is why I like to farm these for experience. Because they also give 56 experience, which is not that much, but it is a decent amount. At least for these early parts where I'm trying to get set up. I'm just trying to get that plant 1 to 200% and then I'm done. So I can do it over here too. There we go. Almost there. Doing this mainly because it's another chance to have this Digimon whenever I bring it out from the bring its data out. I can possibly get a brainy one, which is the one I want for this Digimon. And then honestly, I'm just gonna leave, and I'm not going to continue on with that. So I can either sip, gulp, or just chug it. I'm going to chug it. All right. So the next thing is, oh, whatever. The next thing is, as she said, we have this whiteboard. These are your side quests, essentially. Some of them can be main quests. Like I have to pick up this one because it technically is a main quest because she wants me to do it just to get this whiteboard thing going. Um, you can read it, but pretty much she wants me to go to the top floor to a cafe, but also take a look around. And I can change outfits here if I wanted to. I have this outfit as a school attire, but I think I'm going to keep my Cyber Sleuth garb. Anyways. So this is another way to get into the Digilab, and I actually want to get here really quick because wait. Oh yeah, I gotta finish the mission first. But you see this person here? This person is a bunch of DLC stuff that you get with every new playthrough. Uh, some of it is Digimon or some kind of Digimon. They're not technically Digimon, to what I understand. They're just like smaller versions of a Digimon. Anyways, we want to come back here later. So there's two main goals when it comes to this mission. One of them is coming up here to the fourth floor, and we go inside this door here. This is the actual mission that our boss wants us to do. Okay, and now after we're done talking to them, the other thing we have to do, and this is why it says we have to explore, is I believe on the third floor. Let me just double check. Might be the second floor. It's the second floor. We have Nokia here. Alright, so we're done talking to Nokia. Essentially, she is worried about the Gabumon and the Agumon that helped her out, but she is too much of a scaredy cat to try to find them. All right. So we don't have any more of these side quests right now. I'm going to come out here. Just going to show you these Digimon that we get from this person really quick. It's going to be a bit of back and forth though, so give me a moment. I'm going to keep the Patamon. And let's also do this really quick. Do the convert for this Tenemon. Ooh, I got a perfect. This is perfect. I got a Brainy. Reason being is even though it's not going to show, this one right here is the Renamon Digivolution. And Renamon can go into Black Gatomon, which is what I want. So I now have what I want. I'm going to be spending some time to get this Tenemon to a Renamon. Uh, but let's go ahead and do some moves. I'm going to move you actually for the Patamon so we have more room. Alright, let's get going. This person also gives you a few items. So, there we go. Don't have enough room for this one. Don't have enough room for another one. And another one. And then we have a few extra stuff that it's given us. Quite a lot. There we go. And then we're going to just move these over. These are already Mega Digimon, but they are much weaker than the normal Mega forms that they would usually have. So they're not really that useful. They're just good to have something strong early game. Because looking at their stats, it's not really that impressive. But look at that ABI. Now, ABI maximum is 200, and it affects the points that you can train in. So for this guy, he's very much of a speed and defense, but not much of attack and intel. So you would probably want to make him as a tank, but depending on the skills that he gets, like this one is a physical ability, and then you have a magical one here. So you might want to focus both on physical or magic. As for this one, he is well rounded, but mostly for attack. He's also a builder, which I want to put you in the builder slot, so give me a moment. Move you over to the farm. There we go. I'm going to put Lunamon back over here really quick. Alright. Speaking of which, I do have an item rating. Hit boost. I'm gonna wait to see what else I get from these Digimon. Anyways, let's go grab the rest of the Digimon. I believe there's probably 3 more that I need to get. Yeah, okay, there's one more I need to get after this. Just to go over what they are, it is Crusadermon, physical attack base, nimble, and then Gallantmon, which is a small version of the Mega Evolution of Gilmon. So gonna move these over. And let's go get that last one. If that last one is also a builder, I'm putting him in the builder. Which is a, what did it say, Leopardmon? Yep, Leopardmon, which is a fighter. So, only one of these was a builder, which is fine. Not going to use them. I could load a Digimon, let's say this Tenemon, but look at how much experience it gives. There's a lot of wasted experience doing this, so I'm not even going to bother trying to do this. But anyways, that is all for today. I'm going to do a little bit of grinding for with that Tenemon there, and hopefully I can get a Renamon or maybe even a Gatomon and a Black Gatomon, which is what I want in my party, along with I believe it's a virus Greymon, or maybe it's the evil version of Greymon, essentially, which I'm using that Agumon for. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.